Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Randeep and I make videos on easy Indian food. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes for Rajma, which is kidney beans and gravy. And I'm also going to be using my Instant Pot for the very first time. This is everything you'll need, and the list of ingredients is also in the description box below. Let's get cooking. Normally, I use my stovetop pressure cooker to make this recipe, so I kept the same procedure and just used my Instant Pot instead. For this recipe, we're going to need to use the saute function and the pressure cooking function on the Instant Pot. So first we set it to saute, wait for the display to say on and then to say hot. Once it's hot, that's when we know that it's ready to go and we can start adding all of our ingredients. Make sure to watch the video until the end, where I'm going to share with you what some of the differences were between using my stovetop pressure cooker and the Instant Pot. For the ginger and garlic, I peel and grind them and then I freeze them in ice trays to save for later. That way I don't have to worry about peeling them for each and every recipe. Give this a quick stir. And now that the onions and tomatoes have cooked down a little bit, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. You can always adjust the salt and the chilies according to your taste, and if you can't find green chilies or don't have them on hand, you can use red chili powder. Turmeric has so many health benefits, and it's so easy to find nowadays at the grocery store or at your local Indian store too. This onion, tomato, ginger, garlic, and spice mixture that we've made is called tadka, and this is how most Indian dishes will start off. And here I'm just adding a little bit of water to deglaze the pan. And finally, we're going to add the kidney beans, which I soaked for about 5 to 6 hours, and then I drained that water and I rinsed them before adding them here. Alright, so we're almost ready to pressure cook this. So we're going to add the water here. All the measurements for every ingredient are listed down below and then in the description box. So we're going to cancel the saute option, close the lid, and we're going to move the steam release valve to the sealed position before selecting the pressure cook option. So mine is set for 35 minutes because my beans are pre-soaked. If you don't soak your beans, you may need to add 10 to 15 minutes. Before the Instant Pot will start the timer, we have to wait for the float valve to come up, and then that's when the 35 minutes will begin. Alright, so my 35 minutes are up, and now I need to move the steam release valve to the venting position. I could let it depressurize naturally, but I'm not that patient, so I'm going to put a towel over it, very carefully move the valve back, and let the steam release. So while we're waiting for the steam to release, I'm going to go ahead and press cancel here. And now we just have to wait for the float valve to go back down. Alright, so let's open the lid and see how our beans turned out. That smells amazing, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and give it a quick stir to see how it turned out. The gravy looks a little thin for my taste, so I'm going to set the Instant Pot back to the saute option, let it boil and simmer a little bit, and let the water evaporate a little bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check our beans to see that they're fully cooked or not. If you can cut into them just like this, that means they're done. Now that the gravy has reduced a little bit, I'm going to add my cilantro. This is optional, you don't have to add cilantro if you don't like it. Give it a stir, and it's ready to go. And there you have it, Rajma are ready to go. You can enjoy this with rice or roti. But my favorite is to eat them with rice. The main difference between using the Instant Pot and my stovetop pressure cooker is that while making the tadka in the Instant Pot, the steam and the smoke goes everywhere. So in the future, what I would do is make the tadka on the stovetop instead and add everything to the Instant Pot only when I'm ready to do the pressure cooking. Other than that, I really loved using my Instant Pot and I can't wait to share more recipes. Please let me know down in the comments below what you'd like to see me do next. I hope you like this recipe. Please leave suggestions for future videos down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep cooking!